Hi, I'm Jason Bold and I'm in the studio with Roland and the BT-1 bar trigger pad. Today I'm recording one of my own tracks and I'm using the BT-1s to trigger a multitude of different samples, various ghost notes for instance, guitar loops and step sequences. So setup wise, the BT-1s are connected to a MIDI trigger interface which is then connected to a laptop, and that's my sound source. One of the ways that I'm using the BT-1s is to trigger step sequences. So for instance, when I trigger this pad, it's going to start a cycle of 5 different samples. So they play in order one after the other, and that gives me a lot of variation in my sound. So with the BT-1 attached to the snare, obviously it means that I can play or trigger electro ghost notes quite easily because it's part of the snare drum. And that goes for any cross-sticking grooves as well. It's right there at my disposal. Totally different to reaching for another pad that's maybe a foot away from the snare. I've tried many different approaches in my career to triggering with acoustic drums, but the BT-1s are unique in the respect that they actually work. They're a unique piece of hybrid engineering. One of the main issues when using triggers on acoustic drums is the crosstalk that you can get. With the BT-1s there's absolutely zero crosstalk, which means I can slam the hell out the snare, the toms, and there's no interference. I can even play the hoop on the drum or play the cross stick and it still doesn't interfere with it. It adds another zone to the snare drum quite naturally, so I can create some really interesting hybrid grooves. So one of the other things I love about the BT-1s is obviously because they're mounted to the drum, when you pack down you just unplug, drop the drum into the case with the BT-1 attached, and then when you're ready to play, pull the drum out and plug in and you're away. A lot of the bands that I play in require quite a hard-hitting style, but the BT-1s really do put up with a lot of punishment. But at the same time, they can be used really dynamically as well. It doesn't matter whether I'm playing with Axewound, Hot Will Eat Itself or Killing Joke, the BT-1 will fit in seamlessly into any of those setups.